Okay, you know the drill, guys. Before we get started, pause the video and tell me in the comments. One side of my face was done using $4 brushes, and the other side of my face was done using a $33 brush. I'm not gonna tell you which side is which, but you just be the judge. Hey guys, it's your girl Jackie Aina. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I would love to have you back. Please subscribe so you never miss new uploads. So if you're new here, we just started doing this new series where we compare high-end products versus low-end products. And this video in particular, I got a lot of requests about, okay? Because the Artis brushes are right now, I would say, the most duped out item that there is right now. Like, everybody is trying to create or get their hands on a less expensive version of these brushes. And by the way, these are not toothbrushes with hair, in case you're wondering. They are definitely makeup brushes. If you want to see a full in-depth review on these brushes alone, check out this link right in, it'll be over here somewhere, I don't know. Today we're gonna be comparing them to this brush set that I actually found on Amazon. Okay, this one retails for $165. And this one will actually run you $40 and you get 10 pieces, whereas this one is a 5-piece brush set. So today we're going to be comparing them. Is it worth the splurge to just get the Artis brushes, or do you save and go lower end and just go for the inexpensive option? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so to get started, I have the Elite Mirror Collection from Artis. This retails for $165. I don't know why I feel like this was way more money. I feel like I remember this being like $400, like something crazy, because if you really think about it, there's 5 brushes in this set, and that rounds it out to about $33 a brush. I looked up the price of the Oval 8 by itself, and this is actually alone a $65 brush. So for you to get all of these brushes for about $35 each, it probably would be smarter to just buy them in a set. I've been using these two for face, this one for foundation, this one can be used for like contouring and concealing. This one I believe is a lip brush, and these two are eye brushes. Then I have this set that I found from Amazon, Sandland. I'm not sure, it's just a no-name brand. I'm just gonna call this a generic brand, Sandland. I'm not sure how to say that. But anyway, you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 brushes. 10 brushes for $40. So that's like $4 a brush. Wait. It's been a while, hold on. Yeah, that's $4. Yeah, that's $4 a brush. I just want to double check. This set actually comes with a full face, like, worth of brushes. I did a full review on this brush set from Artis, and I have to be quite honest, I'm not really a huge fan of the eye brushes. I just feel like it's a little too unique for me, but I absolutely love the face brushes. So in order to keep this video not super long-winded, I'm just gonna demo the face brushes, so the foundation brush and like the contouring and highlighting brush. Let's just quickly compare right off the bat the two foundation brushes. Here's the Oval 8 from Artis, which is obviously an oval shape. This is the face brush from the Amazon set, and this one is actually a little bit more rounder in appearance. I'm not sure if that will make the application more easier. I won't really know until I find out. They both feel like they may weigh the same, but I feel like the weight of the handle of the Artis brush makes it slightly heavier, slightly denser. They both are super soft, very, very soft. However, right off the bat, and mind you, this brush has already been used, so this is actually dirty. Right off the bat, the Artis brush feels slightly softer. It just feels, this one is like, this one's kind of like carpet soft, but not really in a bad way. I guess I'll see how I like it once I start applying it on the face. They don't really have a particular or foul smell. I'm gonna also give a point to the Artis brush just for packaging and finish, because this is definitely a nicer handle. I also looked up what the brushes are made of because I really, really wanted to. That was just really important for me to include that in the video. And on the Artis website, it said that their brushes are constructed with a material called Cosmofiber. So this is a man-made, and it is also a patented tapered fiber that they've used to construct the brushes, the actual hairs of the brushes. And the Amazon brushes are said to be made out of synthetic hair fibers. Now, I'm not an expert on Cosmofiber. This is my first time ever hearing of that, but because this is an actual patented technology, I'm going to give, as far as like construction of the brush, I'm gonna give that point to Artis, because synthetic fiber can come from really anywhere, and there's so many different types of like good quality synthetic fibers and low quality synthetic fibers, and there's really no way to know where the brush is coming from for the Amazon brush. So I'm going to be demonstrating using a cream foundation today. This one is from Sacha. It is the cream to powder foundation. I find that cream products work fabulously with really, really dense brushes just like these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the foundation. I'm wearing Cocoa Beige, by the way, and I'm going to just warm the product up with my finger and apply it in the areas that I usually desire the most coverage, which is towards the center of my face and my forehead. So now I'm taking the Artis brush and I'm just gliding that into my skin, and oh, it just gets the job done so nicely. This brush is so soft. This is the most natural application of this foundation I've ever seen. And I'm gonna do a close-up so you guys can see when I'm done with both sides. You guys already know how I feel about the Artis brush. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the same on this side. This is moving quite nicely. Now this handle is not as sturdy. This is giving me a little bit more bend, which may not be a good thing. So, well, we've already given Artis the point for construction. We're not gonna cheat you into another one, girl. It's just definitely a stronger brush. It seems like you may get more bristles with this one. The Amazon brush is blending nicely. However, it's not blending as flawlessly. I'm getting some slight separation in this area. I'm not sure if the camera's gonna be able to pick it up, and I'm also getting the same thing here, but let's zoom in so that you can see. Okay, so we're gonna carry on by doing concealer, and this is like my favorite part because I think these brushes work phenomenally. Like, if there's anything you take away, get you this size brush for under eye concealing and contouring. No, just kidding, I lied. I'm going to use the Oval 4 for under eye. This one is my jam for under eye, it's bomb. This is the Pure Disappearing Ink Concealer. If you want more coverage with concealer, I would suggest letting it dry a little bit so that it gets a little tacky, and then that way it doesn't move around as much. What's really unique about this brush is the shape. The oval shape helps you kind of get in that corner. I have like really deep set eyes in the inner corner, so you know, sometimes Beauty Blender is just too fat, girl, to get in there. Their version of the brush is about the same size. Yeah, about the same size, and they're almost the exact same shape. So I'm gonna use that on this side. Okay, so far so good. Feels soft. Feels real. Ooh, whoa, wait. Y'all see that, right? That whole chunk, that missing chunk? Okay. Let's be a little more gentle. I can feel the difference in the fibers in this. I definitely can, because the same thing my foundation brush was doing on this side, it's now doing to the concealer. The product is slipping around for me a little bit. And again, it is, yeah, it's streaking a little. Now I'm showing you guys this in real time. Like, I'm not trying to show bias or anything. I was just really genuinely curious to see if they really compared. And now it's time to contour. I'm gonna take my black opal foundation stick. I'm gonna be using my Oval 6 brush. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Aha! I feel like putting it on the brush allows you to really control how much contour you get, okay? So this is gonna give us some more shape and definition to the face. Now let's do the same on the other side with this brush. This one is has slightly less bristles than the Oval 6. Oh, whoa. That actually put on a lot of product. Oh, it's separating again. It's doing it again. Do you guys see that? I swear I'm being fair and just, I promise. Oh Lord. Yeah, it just feels different to me. What am I supposed to do with this? How? How, Sway? How? Oh, this is a tough one. Because sometimes I really be rooting for these dupes, and I really was rooting for this set, but okay, let's try to fix the situation. Now, let's go ahead and powder under eye. These brushes are safe to be used with creams, liquids, and powders. I'm gonna take my Sacha Buttercup setting powder and use each respective brush to set the face. So for the under eye concealer, I'm gonna use that to set the under eye. And I'm just pushing that into the skin. I'm not gonna lie, I am a bit of a skeptic of using the same brush from cream to powder, but it's not too bad. Then I'm gonna use the foundation brush to push the powder all over my skin and set it. And with this powder, because it's yellow, you can do that. It's not gonna make you look like a white cast or anything. And then samesies on this side with the Amazon brushes. I like the way that this is applying powder better than I did the cream and liquid. I don't think you can see this on camera, but I'm noticing some separation here. I'm not sure if it was because that was already there or if it was the powder that caused that, but yeah, I think I pretty much have done all I can with the brushes. That's the full face. Like I said, I don't really mess with the eye brushes too much, and I just think that would just make the video just way too long. But I think for application, honestly, the Artis brush does get the point. I'm hoping that the camera is picking up the difference because do you see that right there? Let me see if I can turn down my ISO so that you can maybe, not as complete of a finish on this side. It looks patchy to me on this side. This side's a bit more smooth, effortless. I feel like these brushes from Amazon, I have to force them into submission. Okay guys, so the Artis brush set definitely wins the challenge. It gets more points just because I feel like I definitely see the performance. You know what, now that I've done my full face, the Amazon brushes actually don't look that bad on camera. You actually can't see what I see. I personally, I just don't think that they blended as well. However, I do think that they are a really good alternative for somebody who's just not, first of all, let's just stop shamming. Let's just stop the whole like, you're dumb as hell if you pay that much for brushes. No, you're not. Some people just like to splurge on high-end things. I definitely feel like this is a splurge item. I don't think that if you're just now starting to explore makeup that you should run out and buy these. If you can afford them, get them. I think they're a beautiful, very high quality brush set. It's not a gimmick. I don't know why people call these a gimmick. A gimmick is a product that doesn't work. Obviously it works, it performs well, it performs great. I think that this performs well, and I also think this brush set performs great. Unfortunately, I do think in this case, the more expensive item is worth the splurge. I'm not sure why people say that these are the exact same thing. They're definitely not the exact same thing. I'm not sure if it's just my application, but I feel like I applied the same amount of product on both brushes, and my face is showing me, girl, Artis did that. This side, the lower inside, is basically saying, nice, you know, nice try, but go around the block a couple more times, okay? All in all, I definitely would recommend these. I don't think they're as good quality as Artis brushes, but you know, it's definitely worth a try. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. I would love to know your thoughts if you've tried them and actually compared the two. I've been seeing a lot of people say, well, the eBay brushes are the exact same thing. I don't really think you can compare two products like that in that kind of way unless you've actually tried it. I don't really think it's a fair comparison. So this is just my unbiased opinion. Artis sent these, but they did not sponsor this video, and these I actually bought, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm a straight shooter. If you have any questions or if there's things that I did not cover in the video, please leave them down below. I cannot wait to see you guys on my next video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.